Hi, Julian. How are you?
Hello, very good. How are you?
I'm well. I dressed up for you, had to bring a little Downton Abbey to LA. So I first and foremost want to know, I noticed that you have been working on period pieces going all the way back to Gosford Park. What is it about this era and this genre that keeps drawing you back?
Well, part of it is that when you get known for doing one particular thing, that's what you keep getting asked to do. I mean, I have also enjoyed writing School of Rock and Separate Lies and other things that are contemporary. But period seems to be what I'm thought of for. But to answer your question with more detail, I think there are several things really. We live in a pretty easygoing era in terms of society, intermingling, how we pursue our sex lives, how we get on with things. There are very few barriers. I mean, there are difficulties, as there always will be in being alive, but not barriers. Whereas when you go back into period, you've got these social groups, not least women, which is half the population, where there were many things that were frowned on for them. They couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. They weren't expected to do the other. If they did work, if they were working class women, they were only allowed to work in a very limited number of things, unless they were some sort of extraordinary genius that people would back off. And so what you have is you have a society where there are just as many clever people, clever women, ambitious women as now. There's no reason to think we invented them. And there are just as many people who are gay, who are lesbian, who are doing this and the other. We didn't invent them either. But they're all having to live with the restrictions of the society that you're depicting on the screen. And that gives you a lot of dramatic tension. And some comedy too, of course, but a lot of tension because so many characters are facing odds that are difficult to manage. And I think that does put a sort of bit of zip into the stories. Well, I hope it does, but I think that's one of the reasons.
It absolutely does. Of all the things that you've written and created, what is your favorite period piece or television series or film? Because you've created so many of them that I just wanted to know what your favorite one is.
My most autobiographical piece of work was a novel I wrote called Past Imperfect. And that was about my youth, really. It was about the London season of 1968. And I visited that again the other day, and I did enjoy it. But I loved working on School of Rock, which was a very happy job for me. And that was a big hit on Broadway, and that was very exciting. I loved Mary Poppins, which again ran on Broadway for a long time. I forget, 7 years or something. And that was thing. But then I loved Downton because it's been, you create your own world and you can do what you like with all these people and all of that stuff. I loved Gosford because I thought it worked. Again, it had a fantastic cast and I won the Oscar for it, and it changed my life. I mean, I woke up, I never forget actually, I was in the hotel and I woke up, there was a sort of bedside table by my bed and on it was the Oscar. And I was looking up at it and I remember thinking, I bet my life's going to be different from now on. And it was. So, that has very happy memories for me. Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed lots of things. The things I haven't enjoyed, I won't name here.
And I think that is a good place to stop. This was a bucket list for me. Thank you so much. I love Downton Abbey and I love the Gilded Age. And I hope that you're able to bring us these stories for many, many more decades to come.
Oh, well, that is nice. I don't know that I have many more decades, but I hope I have a few more
years. We're not going to put that out there. I'm going to say many more decades. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you.